Recording. Welcome to the Losers Podcast, everybody. I'm here with Adrian. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
So as you can see, Marco didn't turn. You gonna complete it?
Nah.
All right.
I think it's alright like that. Yeah.
So we basically got some like podcast topics off when we were playing before with Sandy, although he didn't contribute at all. But
yeah.
So we're talking about YouTube rap. So have you come up with your top 5 yet? I know your top 3 is Quadeca number 1, DDG number 2.
Well, that was out of those three though.
In general, just any. So I would say
Yeah,
YouTube rapper is someone who like is like he uploads like stuff that really like a typical YouTube video, I guess. So like I don't know if I would count like Joji started on YouTube, but he's not a YouTube rapper or a YouTuber musician anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even
So
a rapper, but
let me look at my notes here. First, we got Quadeca.
Yeah.
Second, we have Cody Co. Third, we have Bilu. Then we have DDG, and then we have Noel Miller. So yeah, we got some fire in there. We got some
bro,
fire,
but
some
like
heat.
You gotta put Noel and Cody together if you're gonna.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. Like,
yeah, they're good. They're good artists too. It's interesting because like I think that if we're talking about just like in general, like the music I personally enjoy and I think is the best out of YouTube rap, I might put TMG up there.
Yeah, because it's like overall, it's really good.
It's good. It's good music. Yeah. No, but my top 5 would be Quadeca number 1. I don't know if KSI makes that list, honestly. I think that people like Screwface is better than him. I think that Crypt is a better technical rapper than any YouTube rapper, personally.
Oh yeah, Crypt. Wait,
Crypt
what about Jallo? I mean, we don't listen to him, but like
he's alright. I don't think he makes it up there though. I don't think
I've only heard him in the diss track.
But like if we're talking about technical rapping ability, I would put like Crypt up there. I would put Dax up there. But if we're talking about who makes the best music as a YouTuber, like, and is still a YouTuber, and if we're talking about obviously rap, I would put Quadeca number 1 because Quadeca can do.
Yeah.
He's a great singer. He can make emotional type songs. He can make bangers. He's crazy versatile, but he doesn't sacrifice like the genuinity. I don't know if that's a word of like the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like
Still waiting on his album.
Yeah, From Me to You. I bet you that's gonna be the greatest YouTube rap album ever. Like it's gonna, because Where'd You Go and Alone Together like are like 20 times better than anything on Voice Memos, which is like bizarre. Because people were like, when Voice Memos came out, people were like, all right, this is the standard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the best YouTube rap album. This is like, if you meet this level, you're one of the best YouTube rappers. So if For Me to You sets that bar higher, that's gonna be bizarre.
Yeah. That's gonna.
What are you gonna say?
It should blow out KSI's album. It's like completely. Like if KSI's album, like you know how KSI wants his album to be number 1, and it is number 1. I think
it's not even him. It's everyone else around him.
Yeah. No, but like if a lot of people do that, his is definitely like. I feel like it could go high without even like fans or like him telling a lot of famous people to shout it out.
It's weird because like I think KSI is doing a lot for the YouTube rap community, but I feel like if Quadeca is in the same position KSI is in, I think it would be a whole different level. Like I think it would be more respect than like, I mean, I don't know. I think KSI's done a lot.
They're both doing very different things for YouTube rappers. KSI, he's doing really good at getting connections with big time rappers, and
and
Quadeca is really good
getting
at making good music as big time rappers.
where you listen to KSI and you're like, oh my god, that's a huge feature. Like YouTube rappers are getting like bigger and bigger. But with Quadeca, you're like, oh my god, YouTube rappers are getting better and better. Like this is something like I wouldn't be surprised if I heard like Tyler the Creator making it, because it's like it's very unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
they're both helping in their own way.
Yeah. Like the beat for Where'd You Go on its own is just like a simple piano trap beat, but the way he layers it and adds distortion and like, I mean, he produced it. So like he's on a, but I feel like if someone like Screwface or like one of the smaller, even smaller than Screw was doing it, then it wouldn't be as big of a deal, because Quadeca has enough of a platform where it's getting noticed. You know what I mean? And I mean, KSI's given him a ton of respect and been like, he is the best YouTube rapper, like hands down, or one of the best.
Yeah.
But I would say top 5 wise, Quadeca's number 1. I would say Bilu.
What about Dax?
Nah, dude, no. He
That
can't make KSI said this too, but he can't make a song.
Yeah, no.
He can't. He's good. He's a technically
don't get me wrong. He's really talented. He can't.
He can't make a technically like good song. He can technically like rap very well, and he's a very good technical rapper. That's the barrier that people like Crypt and Dax. It's when you're so good at, when you focus so long and you're so good at like technical rapping, then it's really hard to transition into making songs like KSI or Quadeca. You know what I mean? We're like, we're and I think Simon said this. When like where everyone was like, where all the YouTube rappers were focusing on rap and like the core of rap and what it's always been. You know what I mean? Like the core of it. Quadeca went the opposite. He started genre blending. He started singing. He started doing a bunch of different stuff that we haven't really heard YouTube rappers do. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But yeah, my top 5. My top 5 people, I don't know if this is in order. I would put Bilu, Screwface, Quadeca, Moxis, and Samad Savage. That's my top 5. But like I think KSI would be 6. But I mean, Samad and Moxis are like crazy underrated, and they're like incredible. Like Moxis is like if you took like Lil Pump and combined him with like Quadeca, and like the way of like Moxis is a very, very good technical rapper, but he's never been where like Crypt is, where he's stuck to that core idea. He started making more. He's like if Poppin' was made by like Snoop Dogg or something. Like, you know what I mean? Not Snoop Dogg, but like meaning it's like he raps on these like Lil Pump type beats, and he has that like Lil Pump type energy, but his actual core rapping ability is like outstanding. You know what I mean? And then Samad Savage is he's made 2 albums that like are really like meaningful and like have a lot of meaning behind them. And they're like one of the songs like hit me really hard, and it's just he gave YouTube rap like a whole different meaning. Like he I don't think Quadeca could ever make such a like even a meaningful album as Samad did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Wait, let's just jump into. So, I didn't watch the videos yet, but like, what H3H3 is doing with Keemstar.
Oh,
that's basically he's blaming Etika's death on Keem, right?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. So basically, H3 made this video he worked a really long time on, and he was basically like accusing Keem of doing a bunch of different things. He didn't word for word say it, but like it was strongly implied You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
showed a clip of Keem basically saying, if this world is a simulation, then you should just jump off a bridge, right? Like he was trying to make a different point, and it was taken out of context, but he said it to Etika, and it was like 51 days before Etika died.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's been 2 videos from each of them, pretty sure. How
Yeah, I
much
need
have
to
you
start
heard about
watching
it?
them.
Have you like
I
heard
need
a
to
lot
watch.
about it, or?
No, not really. Just like the basics. Like Ethan got mad at Keem for that, and then Keem like came back and said, "No, Etika was actually a really good fan of mine. He liked
Yeah.
me. He like it wasn't my fault." It was like, yeah,
Yeah, the second 2 videos are basically this whole thing with this like old guy who Keem like claimed he was a pedophile, and then he ended up not being one, and then Keem basically like took the video down after 2 hours and like apologized and was like I'll do anything, like I'm really sorry. And it was one of those situations where it wasn't like he's like, oh, I'm getting hate, like I'm sorry that you didn't like this, you know what I mean? It was genuinely like I messed up, you know what I mean?
yeah,
like like Logan Paul took like 2 days, I think, to delete his video, and then came out with an apology, like I'm sorry this made you mad type thing.
yeah,
But then with Keem, it was like a sincere, like I messed up, like really hard. Um, but yeah, it's a whole thing. I mean, I don't really want to get into it. If you knew about it, if we could do that next podcast, if you like get to know it a little bit more, but it would just be
yeah.
weird to do it.
I'll look into it. I'll look into it because I feel like it might grow a little bit more. I feel like there's
Yeah,
gonna be more videos. I don't think it's just gonna end at 4 videos, but
yeah.
yeah, I'll look into that.
I have a weird feeling it's gonna, because it would be weird for it to just die down, because there's obviously like there's a extremely strong hate
Yeah,
there, where
yeah,
it's not like KSI and Logan or something like that, where it's obviously like for show type of thing. Like they hated each
Mm-hmm.
other for a little bit. I don't even think they really hated each other. I just think it was half like this, they disliked each other, and half of like,
No, I feel like KSI's hate is more to Jake.
yeah,
Like
oh
his
definitely.
like to Jake, it's more genuine. Cause I mean, I feel like that's what everyone know.
That's why he's not so quick to be like, you know, to sign the contract and get everything going, because he's like, he wants to make sure he can beat Jake's ass because he hates him so
Yeah,
much. You know what I mean? Um,
yeah,
and like he never. Jake's the first person I think he's had real hate for. Um, I think Logan Paul is grasping at straws. You know what I mean? A little bit.
yeah.
To move
I
into
mean,
Logan
to be
Paul.
honest, he's doing quite well. Like,
Well, he's doing incredible, like views wise. I would say
yeah,
like he's doing. I
he's
still think KSI is doing better than him just in general. But yeah, no, he's doing
yeah.
great. I mean,
And if this whole Corona thing wasn't happening, KSI would be doing amazing right now. Cause he'd probably be on like a tour, or do some festivals.
yeah,
Which really like it sucks about Corona. Like it canceled a lot of stuff, and yeah, but
and the thing is too, like, um, Logan, KSI is not even like he's not. Logan's trying to grasp the idea of he's irrelevant in YouTube standards, but KSI is so far past that. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
KSI's talked about this. He doesn't get paid anything off of YouTube. He has a deal where he basically gets money off of like a different brand or like something, but he gets no money off of his actual like views that he gets.
yeah,
So like it's just like I think Logan's just wants to be better at him than at something, but just can't.
yeah. I feel like he's trying to convince himself that he's come back, like fully come back and come back harder than what he thinks he did.
Career-wise, yes. I don't think mentally he did, because he's trying to make the case like, oh, KSI is still salty, and he's still like mad, and he still is reaching for another upper hand. And KSI said countless times he's not. He's just he's just like saying it how it is, and Logan Paul's like, oh, he's still mad, so I'm gonna go on this whole rant thing talking about. And I've grown like a lot of respect for him. I think a lot of people have, because like he's obviously not. I mean, he's messed up, but like he's definitely like tried to just be like, I'm gonna do these YouTube videos, whatever, and I'm I don't think it's been like him being like big douchebag Logan Paul, like trying to impress everyone and whatever. I think it's just him honestly working. But like, this makes me lose a little bit of respect for him again, because it's like, dude, just let it go. You know what I mean? Like,
like you're doing fine. Everything's good for you. Just keep doing that. KSI keeps doing what he wants. It's
just KSI's obviously gonna make jokes about it or whatever.
Just like how people make jokes as Gib. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, he's gonna make jokes about, oh, I beat Logan Paul whenever, because he beat you. So it's just like he took it a serious route and is like, well, I get more views than you and you're irrelevant, whatever. And it's just like, it's not true. Like, he's not irrelevant at all. He's just grasping at anything to insult him, basically. So
speaking of Gib, he's actually back. He's finally returned.
Yeah, I love his
little
makeshift like boxing area.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
He's got like a couple of dumbbells and stuff, and then like a punching.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually want to see the fight. Gib versus Deji. I feel like
I'd watch that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that it's just hard to get Deji committed.
Yeah, apparently he is committed now.
But he said that last time too.
Well, yeah.
So like, who knows? Hold on, I'm gonna adjust my mic.
Deji just tries to get 10 mil subs, so he just buys bots.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I don't even know how true or false that is, because I mean, Keemstar said like he had evidence for it.
Yeah,
and Deji's like, oh, he's turning his back on me and whatever.
Yeah, it was basically the company's owner came out and said this or something like that, and that's how it like all came out.
I gotta get a new mic stand, dude. It's annoying because, like, you know how most mic stands like come out this way and then the mic faces up? Mine doesn't do that. It just plops right on it. So it's like, I can't sit back and relax, which is the point of making a podcast. Is that my audio sound good still, or?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
I bet. So yeah, Gibbs like, I'll fight Deji, whatever. Which I think the only, so Jake and KSI are most likely gonna fight probably like next year or something like that. But I'm just interested to see how Jake would take a loss.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like he'd take it in more than Logan. I feel like he'd be like Gabe and disappear for a bit.
Yeah.
And then like come back.
I mean, he was 20 times more affected by when Logan lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hell knows what's gonna happen to him if he loses.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll probably do some like BS, like, I'm sorry I let you down, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully there's no like controversial calls by the ref or anything like there was with the KSI fault. because if there is, that's all he's gonna talk about.
Yeah, like, and it's gonna get annoying. And he was like, you had to beat my brother by a bad call. And then and it's interesting because it's like, I mean, not to like fully go back to that fight because obviously it was like a year ago now, almost a year ago.
Almost, it's getting there.
There's 2 controversial calls and people forget that there was 2. There wasn't just there's obviously the slip where
Logan slipped once, but that was actually like he stepped off the entire canvas. There was another one where apparently he slipped, but KSI hit him in the head.
Yeah, so the first one that was a slip, that was a knockdown.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing that happened.
Got hit in the head.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happened with me and Sandy. Actually, I kind of want to show that so we could like.
Yeah. But the thing is, even the ref said it wasn't a slip. He said that the only reason that he called it and said it wasn't is because from his angle he got hit in the back of the head, which I feel like I understand that because the ref was in a bad angle. Yeah, I feel like if he got to rewatch the fight, then he would have called it.
All right. So you can see like my desktop, right? Okay. Where did I put the? I don't know where I put the clips.
It's a tier list.
That's not it. It's gonna be a .move or MOV. These are all from a bio presentation we had to do, or I had to do. This Mac. All right, there's a lot of these. Just gonna have to sift through all this bio stuff. All right, it should be in here. That's not it. That's not it. This is the one. Yeah. Okay, so. Oh, shit. So you see. All right, so I'm just using this not to be like, oh, I beat Sandy, although I did. But yeah, but I'm basically using this as an example, right? You can see here, I hit his foot. There's no doubt, but I hit him on the way down, so it's still a knockdown.
Yeah, because it counts like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, we didn't count it like that because it was all happening fast, and but yeah.
So then, and then if we go, hold on, let me pull up a different Chrome so I can not share my bio presentation. There you go. All right. So, okay. I love how much you can do with Zoom, man. It's crazy. KSI. What would you say? Like slip, knockdown? Oh my God. So Logan Paul. Highlights. Okay. It'll be in here, I'm assuming.
No headgears.
Headgears.
Headgears. I love the answers.
So like timestamps. People comment timestamps sometimes. No. Oh yeah, this is funny.
Oh yeah. How does he get truth? He literally said the letters and.
Okay, I think this is it. I think it was over here. So. Thank you. No, it was later than round 2, I think, right?
I think it's probably round 3, I think.
All right. It's gotta be here somewhere, dude. Okay, it was round 4. It was round 4, right? Because that's when everything happened.
I think. I have no idea.
He wants a jab, and then a right hand. He needs to let go of those punches. He's holding his hands back, though, Raheem.
keeping his hands at home because both fighters know that a counter punch is possible and coming. It's hard to keep those gloves up.
This is a great highlight.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's very difficult to keep your hands up and your offensive going. So these guys are each deciding which one they're going to do. It's good to see. Let's not forget that the reason this fight, I think, is
Was it not?
both of these guys are
I don't know.
you can't fight at this pace for this long.
Anyways, I don't think. I don't think.
Okay, that was illegal. But it was
Yeah.
before the illegal, right?
I don't think, like, I don't think he actually slipped though.
Yeah, I don't either.
Cause he was falling forward.
Yeah.
Just reading the tea leaves right now.
KSI clinched. That's the first.
The last 2 rounds are going to be hellacious for him because they both have much better.
That is not a slip.
No, he took a knee forward.
He hit him on the way down, so it doesn't matter. Damn, dude.
That looked like it was behind the head though, Ryan. You need some hold though. Those type of shots.
And if here's the thing, right? If he claimed it was behind the head, then it shouldn't have been counted as a slip. It would have been counted as like a point deduction or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like if you want to make the argument that 2-point deduction was the only reason Logan Paul lost, you can't just ignore that. Any other like YouTube drama been going on?
Nah, not really.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah, because there's Deji and Keem.
There's
Oh,
Keem
Rice
and
Gum.
Ethan. Oh yeah, Rice Gum.
So basically,
Rice Gum and his girlfriend, and then there's Rice Gum with KSI.
Mm-hmm. Well,
They
I think
actually
that whole
have
girlfriend thing is done.
Well, his ex.
Yeah.
Cause yeah.
I think Rice made a video like responding to KSI, but no one cared. Like after the whole like I make better music than you think, which is true. But I remember FaZe Banks said when KSI went on Mom's Basement, he said how he's like they're still homies. Like when I see him in person, whenever like they're still homies. So like this is all like a show. Like you guys are still homies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think that ever since the Sideman beef, if it doesn't seem like true beef, like Jake and KSI, or when the whole Randolph and Deji thing happened, then it's not really beef. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like them like putting on a show. Like the Quadeca and KSI thing, that wasn't a beef.
Yeah. No.
It was just two people thinking they're better than one another, going back and forth. You know what I mean?
Which happens all the time. Like
exactly. It's just also like KSI was looking. I think KSI is so used to being in beefs that really attack someone, like with the Net Nobody thing and him and Rodashaw.
Yeah.
That when that doesn't happen, it's like a bad diss track, which isn't true. Quadeca said it wasn't intended to cut deep. That wasn't the point. It was to show him he's a better rapper than KSI. He has bars and he, can make a solid diss track. And that's what KSI responded with back. But the whole thing was that KSI thought Aries was deep. I think. Am I wrong or?
Oh my gosh.
What?
PewDiePie just released a bottle flip challenge, the championship, the V2
Oh my
against
god.
Jacksepticeye.
I haven't heard people talk about him in a minute. Not PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, but
Yeah. Nah.
dude, PewDiePie has to be balling. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't spend his money on like stupid things.
He's a very humble guy.
Yeah, but like, even like, you know, KSI probably has tons of money, but he lets you know about it, which isn't. They're taking two different approaches.
Yeah.
It's not like one's really better than the other. I mean, I think being humble is better, personally, but one's not. You know, like KSI is really risking a lot, and he's aware of it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't talk that outwardly and not expect it to be a risk. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just want to point out. What were you gonna say, sir?
No, I was just gonna say. Whereas PewDiePie, we know he's rich. He just doesn't buy stupid things and show them and stuff.
Yeah, even someone like David Dobrik, who, like, he, oh my god, he buys a lot of different stuff, but a lot of it's like for his friends, and he doesn't really talk about his money unless he's like outwardly asked about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, someone asked him in an interview how much money he makes on YouTube, and he used to make like $200,000 a month before the adpocalypse. He was like, oh my god, he got so much money. And then the adpocalypse happened, and he got like 24,000 a year. Like, it was insane how hard it hit him. Obviously, he has sponsorships now and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it's insane.
He's also making games.
David Dobrik is?
No, PewDiePie. I just realized he has games as well.
Oh yeah,
like he's making games.
Well, I was talking about David Dobrik with the whole.
Yeah.
But I mean, PewDiePie has never really been in a situation where like he's been too edgy, so people won't pay him or things like that. So he's never really had to like fully deal with it. How long we've been going for?
I have no idea, but I just saw a video. It's Pain 1993, but with the fixed Cardi verse.
Oh my, that's heaven. Yeah, I've seen that. They put like a different Cardi verse on it when he didn't do baby voice on it.
Yeah. I'm for music. Everything's been pretty good. Like that artists have been dropping, but like I'm waiting on that Ski Mask and that 21 Savage album to drop right now.
They're not making an album, dude.
21 actually is. It's just.
Well, no, I mean they're not making one together. There's no.
Yeah, no. I meant like for them individually to drop one.
Yeah, no, definitely. Ski Mask has been like back in the studio.
His snippet for Starbucks, I think it was. That one.
That was fire.
That was yeah.
I just like it's been like 2 years since he dropped Stokely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He's being smart with it. It's weird though, because like this happens with a lot of rappers. It's like they drop a lot of albums like pretty close to each other, and then they just take like a long break.
Yeah.
That's what like Uzi did. Like, I think he dropped an album like every year, and then he took like almost 3 years for Eternal. And it worked really well. You know, like coming off of a high selling album and then waiting a little bit.
Yeah.
But
sauce it up. Do too much.
I like how you're still using your game or have your game headset on.
It's connected to my laptop because I lost my laptop earbuds. So like, yeah.
Oh, that's what you're talking into?
No, I'm talking to these earbuds, and I have this to listen to what's on my freaking laptop.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
mean.
I look cool with it as well.
I hope I can get these up to Spotify, dude. I mean, it's gonna be a lot more work, but like, so I'm thinking schedule-wise. I mean, I say we try and do once a week.
Yeah, yeah. If
But
you want, whenever I go on to Friday and we don't do anything and we're like done making music and stuff like that for the day and you're done with whatever you want to do, we could probably do another one there and then do it for that week or for the next week or something like that.
I'll reveal
Poseidon
this now.
coming out soon.
Yeah, Poseidon. With me, Adrian, Logan, and Sandir,
And
or Logan, Sway Vegas, me and Lil Sen.
yeah. Lil Sen on the mic again.
So if you're watching this podcast, you're getting an early scoop on the announcement of Sway Vegas is working on an EP.
Yeah.
Fully executively produced by moi. I'm working on a whole thing where I'm executively producing Sway Vegas's EP. All the beats, his vocals, everything, but it's all him. I think I'm featured on 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try and get you on one song, and then
Sandir on a song.
You and Sander on a song.
But
and then I already have one song done that's just me, but we need to record that. But we're gonna finish your and my feature first.
Bet.
Like the song, yeah.
Do you want to reveal the name or do you want to wait?
We could wait.
We can wait. It starts with an F. I'll say that.
Yeah. Fire, cause it's flames.
God damn it. Yeah. So then, I'm thinking of what I'm doing is right when yours is done, I want to start promoting that and drop it, and then a month later drop the collab album or EP between me and Prada Boy Jules. Which again I'm like executively producing, but you know it's both of our projects. I don't know if I'll be able to get yours on Spotify though, because it's a whole thing with DistroKid, and I don't want to like change artists.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't care.
I
don't feel like a lot of people are gonna go on Spotify for it anyways. If I promote it, they're probably just gonna go straight to SoundCloud.
Yeah, I think for it's a good idea to just do it SoundCloud wise.
Yeah. You know, when we went to the beach, I actually got a splinter in my hand. I didn't even know. I didn't know I got like 4 cuts on my palm and like a splinter, but I didn't realize until like yesterday.
Dude, I want to go down to the beach so bad, but it's like pouring. And then a month after the collab between me and Prada, your boy's dropping his EP. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be the song Poseidon with me and Adrian and Sandir and Logan is gonna be on it. That's the only thing I'll reveal. And I'll also reveal I have a song with Prada Boy Jules on it, and I should have a song with Wayne, or MXT, or however people know him at this point. I don't know. It's really confusing, dude.
You know what I realized? We're getting better at making one-day hit songs.
What do you mean?
Like Dream, that was, what was that? Like 4 hours long to make the beat and everything, like from scratch.
The beat was really short, but I had a lot of it done already, so I don't think it's fair to compare it, because Dream was like from scratch, and Poseidon was like a hook I wrote like right before you guys came over. on a beat, I made like.
It was still pretty quick though. It took longer because we didn't like fully focus on it like we did on Dream.
Yeah, good. Well,
But
we had to on Dream because we were going to a game and we didn't like have a lot of time. So yeah, so I'm doing what Kanye did, but each EP is 5 songs and not 7.
Kanye did it. Who else? I think Denzel did it as well, right? With Taboo.
Well, I mean more in the way of like Kanye.
I posted the snippet of Poseidon on my private on Snap and on Instagram, and so many people are just like, "You got a studio, bro? Let me hop on, bro. Let's collab,
Yo,
bro." And
if you pay me, like, yo,
I'm literally there like, I mean, we can collab, but like, it's not my studio, and
it's my studio.
To be honest, I'm not really that good. Literally just doing this rapping thing on the side.
Yo, it's like a side hustle for you. But yeah, I mean, my studio is gonna get upgraded once I move to the new house because I'm getting like a whole mic room, and I'm gonna get like soundproofing and you know, hopefully I can get a pop filter. I may start using a desktop and do like triple monitor or double monitor.
Hopefully I move as well because we're thinking about moving soon. We have to move soon. We have to.
Why?
This place is too small. It's way too small.
Yeah. You got hella metals, bro.
Yeah. It actually starts here and it actually ends like halfway through this wall.
God damn, dude. So I say we end the podcast there. We were kind of winding it down for like 10 minutes.
So
want to say?
Next podcast we'll talk more on H3. We'll do a tier list on tier list.
Oh yeah. I made a Twitter just for a tier list once.
We're gonna make a tier list on types of tier list. We're
gonna do tier list of tier list.
Yeah. Watch out for Poseidon.
I'll start promoting that.
Hit us up if you want to play COD or Fort with us, because like we be talking about some weird stuff there. Is Singer gonna be on the next one? I don't know. We'll see.
Hopefully. My album or mixtape, Blank Canvas, is out on Spotify, iTunes, all the
stream Reddit,
all them joints.
Get Reddit to number 2 on Aidan Spotify, because Dream's number 1. We're gonna make Poseidon number 3. I mean, that means that
would be
featured
sick.
on his top. I'm featured on your top 3 then.
That would be if we could do that, that'd be crazy. And watch out for the 3 Ajskells produced EPs coming out. And peace.
We'll see you later.
Or not.